Paper, this game looks one-sided, GA, but you never know in the NBA, do you? As they say, anything can happen.
Yeah, that means just so much talent in the league. If one or two guys get hot, this could end up being an upset. The difference between good teams and bad is razor thin.
And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup, the wingmen, Edwards and McDaniel. The big men on the floor for him, Randall and Gobert. And it's DiVincenzo in at the point. Randall with the bucket.
Yes, we've seen the range from Randall, but at his core, he's a big who excels around the hoop.
Hartenstein with the screen on Randall. Holmgren can't hit. Randall against Holmgren. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. And Greg, the Thunder, NBA champions at last, and still incredibly young.
And this is no fluke. They defended, they shared it, trusted in the system and one another. The league's been put on notice. This team is just getting started.
That free throw good from Randall.
A focal part of this offense. In addition to his scoring ability, Randall is also a terrific passer at his position.
Both free throws good from Randall. And Greg, when you're dealing with this Timberwolves team fairly deep with size up front,
that can wear you down over the course of a game, and especially in a playoff series, a real strength of this team.
Look from Wallace, and rebounded by McDaniels.
And listen, sometimes even the best of us are going to miss the easiest of opportunities.
Randall, and it's in off the backboard. Randall's got 6 points.
You know, they like Randall to be an offensive presence in the paint. They want him to be an option on every possession.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Dort. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And last season, the Thunder with the best record in the NBA, and Greg, the best point differential in NBA history.
How about eclipsing the 71 Lakers that were led by the great Wilt Chamberlain and Jerry West? And OKC started that season as the youngest team in the league. Needless to say, we've never seen anything like it.
Both free throws good from George. And good depth for the Timberwolves. It can be challenging sometimes, Stan, choosing who plays and who sits.
Well, Kevin, that's the kind of problem you want as a coach. But they've traded away a lot of draft capital to assemble this roster. Now it's about paying them to keep them together.
Clock at 6. Gobert, no good. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Bucket is good.
Now that's got to excite Holmgren's fans. If he keeps improving his handles, watch out.
Here's Randall. Gobert with a screen for DiVincenzo. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. This, their first chance to take a look at Minnesota this season.
Yeah, but this is a team they faced and beat in the postseason a year ago. Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
For Oklahoma City, they have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both. The first one falls. He makes 1 of 2 that time. Out to Wallace. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Holmgren with a screen on Edwards. Dort misses. Timberwolves trail. Lets it go from deep. They get it back. Randall on the follow.
Well, when Randall is playing with that kind of energy, he's tough to keep off the glass.
The Minnesota Timberwolves coming to this one following a loss to New York. Holmgren sets the screen for Wallace. SGA feeling it out a bit. Poke loose. Oh, here's Edwards. He had 15 points last outing. The shot's good from DiVincenzo.
And Edwards makes so many winning plays, including finding his open teammates.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
A bit ago, Mark Dagnall and I were able to chat. Unsurprisingly, the conversation turned to Rudy Gobert. Let's be honest, he's scary, Coach said about the 7-footer. He hinted their strategy might involve trying to, quote, lure Rudy out of the paint so he's not there to slap away our layups. Maybe some tricky play here to try and push Gobert out of his comfort zone. Back to you, Kevin.
Great work as always, Allie. Thank you. Free throw drops for Holmgren. And Greg, on a team as stacked as OKC, you can almost forget about Chet Holmgren, who is the number 2 overall pick back in 2022.
And let's give him his flowers, right? The portrait of a modern big man. Shot blocking, shooting range, and plays with an edge.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
Well, the way they've been attacking inside is phenomenal. Consistently getting high percentage looks, and that's what great offenses are all about.
And I also have to bring up their passing game. They've been moving the ball with great precision so far and creating great looks for their teammates.
So, Greg, tonight is night 2 of the back-to-back. These can't be easy to play in.
Yeah, this is a test of will and really of conditioning as well. I expect there to be some big swings tonight. Should be a fun one.
Now here's Randall after the miss from Chet Holmgren. Here's Gobert. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one on Holmgren, and a 4-time Defensive Player of the Year. Rudy Gobert is improving his perimeter defense as well, Greg. It's helped his overall game.
Yeah, teams have looked to pull him outside and test his lateral quickness. But I tell you, he holds up better than you think, and we know his presence at the rim.
He's off on the first. So Coach Van Gundy, after 4 Defensive Player of the Year awards, his last coming in 2024, do you think Rudy Gobert has a chance at another?
Well, look, Kevin, I think Rudy continues to play at just as high a level defensively. But now as the game has changed, I think we're starting to reward guys with those awards who can not only protect the rim and make it tough on teams, but can go out on the perimeter and guard multiple positions. So I think it'll be tough for him to get a fit.
And when you get physical with Gilgeous-Alexander, you really have to hit him, or else he just powers through that contact.
Yeah, credit the defense there, not allowing the easy layup.
And that one, good.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Now, here's McDaniel. He has yet to score. Randall kicks to Edwards. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. That one on Dort. Well, Coach, we know there's a lot of expectations tied to a #1 pick. And sometimes they fall flat. But that has not been the case so far with Anthony Edwards.
Oh, it sure as heck hasn't, Kevin. But I think it starts with Anthony Edwards welcomed the expectations. He wanted the expectations, and he has pushed himself to play to that level on a nightly basis, and he's done it.
Alex Caruso. He's checked in for the Thunder. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. So Anthony Edwards, the Timberwolves franchise player. GA, how good do you think he can be?
Well, some were ready to anoint him the new face of the league. But if they're to win the franchise's first title, there's another level he's got to reach.
The Timberwolves have gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first. DiVincenzo passes to Randall. McDaniels outside. Up again. Gilgeous-Alexander with the rebound. Out left to the wing. A wide open look here for Caruso. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. He takes it in, and a strong finish with two hands.
Well, I love seeing DiVincenzo be opportunistic on offense. He's very effective when he seeks out his own shot.
Caruso kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6 points. Minnesota's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Randall passes to Gobert. Now here's DiVincenzo. Releases. Down it goes, his third basket. He's now 3 for 4. And so it's SGA with it. He brings it up for the Thunder. Trailing by 2. Count it. He's got 8.
Just no resistance inside at all. They are feasting. This is a straight buffet.
It is. It's a big one. And load the plate. Now here's McDaniel. No scoring in this one. No good with the layup.
Honestly, guys, that's a shot you expect your players to make.
Here's Hartenstein. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. The Thunder shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game. And the free throw is good, now leading by 1. Some changes for Minnesota. Reed, he's checked in for Julius Randle. And it's Conley in for Dante DiVincenzo. And so Hartenstein nails both of them. For Minnesota, they've gone an even 50% from the field. They are 7 of 14 for the game. And the basket by Edwards.
Well, I love when guys like Edwards work inside. Don't settle for jumpers. Get a solid look close to the rim.
And the dunk by SGA.
And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
Wow, that is an impressive vertical for a point guard. My goodness.
Now here's Conley. Pass to Edwards. No good on that one. Nice defense from Wallace. The Thunder with the lead. SGA with the ball. And it's Reed picking him up. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Gilgeous-Alexander. The Timberwolves have gone 50% from the field in the first quarter, 8 of 16. McDaniels kicks to Reed. Outside Edwards. 6 on the shot clock over Wallace. And it comes off the front of the rim.
Well, the analytics don't like it, but if the defense is giving it up, I like that shot selection despite the miss.
Now here's SGA. He's got 10. Tries again. Conley grabs the miss. Minnesota's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Edwards passes to Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
Well, when you're the size of Gobert, you're already living above the rim.
Pass to Caruso. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Wallace. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play. And the Thunder lead by 3. Outside Edwards. Conley sets a screen for Edwards. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Edwards got the game tied up here for Minnesota. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Wiggins. Pass to Caruso. Hartenstein with the screen on McDaniel. Drills the three-pointer. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 13 points.
And this is the kind of fire Gilgeous-Alexander plays with. How about the response there?
And timeout called by Chris Finch. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Mitchell, he's checked in for Case and Wallace. Let's see some of the numbers here for Julius Randle. Timberwolves trail by 3. Outside Conley. Conley with the screen on Mitchell. Shannon passes to Miller. Timberwolves passing it around. Down to 5 on the shot clock. A 3-ball. That one's in, his first shot this game.
Well, Conley is a consummate team player. He loves to get other guys good shots.
Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thanks a lot. The Thunder are a powerhouse without possessing a bunch of big-name stars. Shai Gilgeous Alexander said the front office does a good job of picking players to be a part of the organization, and Coach Mark Daigneault said our job as a team is for the whole to be better than the sum of the parts. Kevin?
Okay, Allie, thanks. First free throw is good.
Yeah, a lot of whistles here early, as well as foul trouble starting to be an issue.
A different look for Oklahoma City. Williams comes in for Isaiah Hartenstein. And it's Isaiah Joe in for Gilgeous-Alexander. He's perfect from the line this time.
I'm sure they don't want to send him to the line. That has to be in their scouting report.
Mitchell against Conley. Pass to Berenger. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
And I'm sure next time he sits down, Coach is going to have a few choice words for him with that shot selection.
Yeah, that definitely wasn't the shot they were looking for. You got to keep the ball moving in that situation.
And he gets it to go.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
Well, you expect there to be peaks and valleys, but you've got some excellent scores on both sides.
Now here is Conley. Hasn't made one yet. Pass to Shannon. And it's Clark in the corner. Misses the 3. 2 for 1 opportunity here if they want it.
And no doubt, Kevin, if I'm them, I go for it.
Caruso kicks to Mitchell. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
The Thunder have knocked down 8 of 9 free throw attempts. I'd say those numbers read pretty well.
And just last season, they were at about 82% from the free throw line. So those numbers are always going to be positive.
Free throw dropped for Mitchell. And the Timberwolves making a change here. Ingles is checked in. So he gets them both. We've got 22 seconds left in the first quarter. Shannon, no good.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
On the wing, Mitchell. Offense, the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. Thunder lead by 6. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Thunder.
Well, they keep finding ways to get to the free throw line. The defense is being overly aggressive, and they're baiting them into fouls.
And on top of that, they've been asserting themselves offensively, getting a good chunk of their points from inside.
On the court for the Timberwolves as our second quarter is underway. Randall and Reed holding down the post spots. Then it's Conley, and it's Shannon in at the shooting guard position. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. You know, Greg, a lot of the best scorers do what's called hunting, looking to create contact with the defender that they've zeroed in on.
Yeah, and that can be a legitimate technique to really negate a shot blocker. But when the offensive player basically initiates all the contact, we could do without some of those cheap foul calls against the defenders.
First one falls for him. And Mitchell drops them both. And it's Conley with the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. 8-point game. Looking ahead, they've got the Jazz coming into town for the next game. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. Count it. Shannon's got his first points in this one.
And Conley is just so unselfish. He's very willing to give the ball up if it means setting up a teammate.
Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. Got a piece of it. And now the Timberwolves on the break. Here's what the Minnesota Timberwolves have lined up on their schedule. On Friday, they'll be taking on Lauri Markkanen and the Utah Jazz. Then on Sunday, they'll be playing against Zach LaVine and the Sacramento Kings.
And looking at the Utah matchup, it's one that should be a fun contest. The way the teams stack up against each other makes for some good basketball.
And he makes the first. Second free throw, no good.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
And plenty of contact on the shot, so 2 free throws coming up. And the first one at the line is good.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
And Mitchell drops them both. Timberwolves trail by 7. A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. Outside Conley. Pass to Randall. Shot clock at 6. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got 3 assists now in this one.
Well, Conley has always been a reliable playmaker. He knows how to set a guy up.
Now, here's Mitchell. He's got 8. Still looking for his first make after that miss. He's 0 for 2. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That's foul number 2 for him.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Mitchell against Conley. The drive by Mitchell. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Michael Conley picks one up. The first free throw is good. A different look for Oklahoma City. Dort, he's checked in for Aaron Wiggins. Cason Wallace comes in for Alex Caruso. And Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Isaiah Joe. And Mitchell drops them both. Timberwolves trail by 7. Outside for Randall. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Randall's got 13.
Well, that's Randall doing his part to space the floor and keep the defense honest.
Clark against Wallace. And a wide open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. Gets the 3. Pointer to fall. 16 points for him.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Shannon, no good.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion. Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Yeah, I'd consider calling timeout right away after that one. The defense has to be better there.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Alex Caruso. He's checked in for Oklahoma City. Minnesota making a switch here. Now Dillingham. Reed with a screen for Dillingham. That shot off. Excellent D there from Williams.
And they continue to control the glass.
Wallace looking for an opening. Outside for SGA. Out of bounds. Minnesota takes possession.
All right, a chance to look at the numbers for Anthony Edwards. Coming off a terrific season. Last season, 27 points per, 5 rebounds and 4 assists. And most of all, you have to love the defensive grit he brings to games when he comes off the bench.
Yeah, I loved having options like him off the bench. Guys who bring effort. They can change the attitude of a team.
Outside Conley. Randall against Caruso. It's good, and the Thunder lead is cut down to 7 on the bucket from Randall.
Tonight has been all about Julius Randle. He is scoring at will. They should keep going to him.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 16 points for him.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
Here's Conley. Nothing on the board. And here's Edwards from the arc. Rebound by Williams. The Thunder leading by 9. From 12 feet out. That shot missing. For Minnesota, they've gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. Wallace against Edwards. Over Wallace. Edwards, no good. Oklahoma City has gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Wallace, good. And it's an 11-point Thunder lead.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high-percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Now here's Randall. He's got 15. 6 to shoot. Randall is doubled. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. The good-looking shot from the wing. Edwards got 12 points in the game. And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Hartenstein, he's checked in for the Thunder. Wiggins comes in for Alex Caruso. And then for Minnesota, Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for Reed. McDaniels comes in for Dillingham. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Mike Conley. Wallace with the ball. 8 points for him. Wiggins from outside. Offensive rebound. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside.
Well, defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making that shot.
Here's McDaniels. And finished off by McDaniels.
Well, you can't sleep on McDaniels' athleticism if you're the defense. At 6'9", he can absolutely hammer it home.
The key thing, Coach, that Dante DiVincenzo brings to a team is that coveted 3-and-D skill set.
I agree with that, Kevin, but he brings so much more. He can now play off the dribble and make plays for others. And I think the most underrated thing on a lot of players who become great is Dante DiVincenzo is both very smart and very tough.
And there's Gobert putting it right back in.
Well, it's like Gobert's got magnets in his hands. He's led the league in rebounding before in his career.
And it's SGA penetrating. Misses off the right iron. Timberwolves trail by 8. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Hey, Kevin. Shai Gilgeous Alexander does it all. He said, once I made an emphasis to try to affect the game on both ends of the floor, I have found myself having success. So for me, it's just a want to. Coach Mark Daigneault said he wants to win, and if you want to win, you have to do the invisible things. Back over to you, Kevin.
Yeah, truly a two-way talent. Okay, thank you, Allie. Holmgren, he's checked in for Wiggins. And a change for the Timberwolves. Reed's checked in. And Edwards, no good on that one. Greg, Anthony Edwards is full of confidence, and it's beautiful to watch.
And rightfully so. Ant can do it all on the floor. As complete of a wing as you'll find in our league.
And 2 more three-point field goals for him here in the second quarter. Somebody had better get a hand up.
DiVincenzo kicks to Edwards. Timberwolves passing it around. Takes the three. The shot by McDaniels, no good.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Knocks down the three ball. George got the lead up to 12 now for Oklahoma City.
And the three-point shot wasn't always there for Dort, but he's put in a ton of work on it, and it shows.
Pass to Edwards. Here's the three. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Timberwolves trail by 12. Here's McDaniels for the three. That's good from Edwards on the assist by McDaniels. Edwards got 17.
And they may be leaning a little too heavily on the three-pointer when there are better looks to be had inside.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Nice defense from McDaniels.
Well, that's the look he wanted, but the defense doing just enough to impact that shot. That's just a great pass. Excellent vision to see the open spot in the defense and lead him to the score.
SGA passes to Holmgren. Pass to Hartenstein. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in the corner. Clock at 6. Shot from the wing. It's good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
McDaniels against Gilgeous-Alexander. Reed. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
Such a confident shooter. Reed was ready as soon as the ball got to him.
Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Wallace. Pass to Hartenstein. Outside, SGA. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Looking at the last game for the Minnesota Timberwolves, it was a loss to the Knicks in New York.
Well, when you're facing a team that's feeding off the crowd's energy, you have to bring your A game, and they didn't do that defensively.
Yeah, when you have a defensive showing this poor, it's normally due to an overall lack of effort.
Free throw good, Wallace. Wallace hits 2 free throws. 1:53 left to play here in the second quarter. Here is Edwards. He's got 17. Picked by Reed. And here's DiVincenzo from the arc. With that miss, he is now 4 for 7 from the field. Here's Wallace. Drills it from outside. Wallace has got 13 points.
As his career progresses, Holmgren will expand his passing skill.
Knocked away and taken away by Wallace. Driving the lane and the dunk by Wallace.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Holmgren outside. Holmgren with a screen on McDaniels. Back to Holmgren. Dort passes to Holmgren. 4 on the shot clock. Now here's SGA. No good from outside. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And finished off by McDaniel.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Well, converting on those transition opportunities is just so important.
Pass to McDaniels. Ball's knocked loose. Out of bounds. Timberwolves ball as Minnesota keeps possession. Here's Reed inside. DiVincenzo kicks to Gobert. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
And it'll be his 4th time going to the free throw line in the game.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And that one misses. Here's Wallace. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. Shai Gilgeous Alexander, guys, has been on display for the Oklahoma City Thunder. He ends up dropping in 2 from distance, making a difference from long range in this one. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Welcome. And fellas, what a half it's been for Shai Gilgeous Alexander, also known as SGA, and he hasn't been MIA today.
He's been hunting for a shot pretty much all first half, and why not? The results speak for themselves.
From the naked eye, he just looks like he wants it more than anybody else on the floor.
Isn't Ernie, what is a naked eye?
I was just about to say, isn't the eye always naked?
It is.
Well, no, if you put glasses on.
Ooh.
Are glasses like clothes? Eye clothes. Let's start a new company, Kenny.
All right, let's switch it over. See what the fans are posting on social media. We've got one here from NBA Champions 1995. Would you rather play in today's league or your own era? Kenny, you want to start us out?
Ooh, that's a tough, because I do get curious about how my game would translate in today's games. Guys taking so many threes. I was a good three-point shooter. But I still take my era. I can't argue with success.
Yeah, my era, I owned it. No better time for me to be in the game.
Owned it? Okay.
Yeah, well, that's good, because if you guys were playing now, who'd be sitting here at the desk with me?
It'll be Shaq Jr. and Kenny Jr.
Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You know, Shai Gilgeous Alexander has been exceptional here tonight, guys.
Well, through the first 2, he has been nothing short of a marksman from deep.
Yeah, he's been locked in tonight. Through the first 2 quarters, he's been a huge factor from outside.
And Randall has got the ball here for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Trailing by 4. Holmgren plays at the 4 with Hartenstein at the center spot. At the guard spots, we'll be seeing Gilgeous Alexander and Wallace. And it's Dort in at the 3. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. Oklahoma City leading by 4. Wallace outside. Back to SGA. Clock at 4. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. Wallace. His three-pointers off the mark. Timberwolves trail by 4. The Timberwolves another fast break chance here. DiVincenzo can't hit it. Edwards against Dort. Gobert with the block.
Stellar defense. Gobert will have him thinking twice about bringing it inside again.
And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Here's Dort. Connects from three-point range. Dort's got 11 points.
And when you have Dort on your side, this is what he brings on the offensive end. Great off the catch and fire.
It's taken away by Wallace. And now in transition is Wallace. Here we go. Gobert with the block. And so the ball out of bounds. Gobert touched it last. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And guys, that block could really help change the momentum of this game.
Wallace, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Holmgren. Gilgeous-Alexander, and he's open. Finds himself wide open and drills it. And it's a 9-point Oklahoma City lead. DiVincenzo, the bounce pass. McDaniels outside. Pass to DiVincenzo. Over Wallace. It's in and good for his 6th field goal in 10 attempts.
Great positioning. DiVincenzo stays ready to fire the moment he gets the ball.
Holmgren gets the bucket.
And that's almost automatic anytime he can get the ball in that position.
Timberwolves trail by 9. Here's DiVincenzo. McDaniels gets a wide open look. Good work there as it goes. DiVincenzo's got 4 this quarter.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Wallace outside. SGA sets a screen for Wallace. And a miss there on the triple.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
And you think back to when McDaniels was drafted. Everyone talked about his potential. Now they're talking about his consistency as a contributor, especially at the defensive end.
And he knocks down the first one. Both good from the line that time.
And it's been a really good day for him at the line. Some other bigs have well-documented problems on their free throws. He's not one of them.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. If you're wondering where the points are coming from here tonight, here's a breakdown in the scoring between the front court and back court tonight for the Thunder.
And it's been guard play, which really has shouldered the burden offensively here. They'd like a bit more production from the front court, but in the meantime, this back court has kept them in the game.
Now, here's SGA. He's got 25.
He's been reliable from the floor, and that's reflected on the scoreboard.
And there's the drive. It's taken away by Wallace. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Julius Randle picks one up.
And when it comes to physical play, it's hard to get the best of Dort. He invites contact at both ends.
Shoot 2.
That free throw, no good.
Who needs the NBA draft? I mean, Dort worked his way onto the team, into the rotation, and then turns into a key contributor.
And he ends up missing both free throws. Timberwolves trail by 7. Over in the corner, Edwards. Edwards with confidence.
Well, when Edwards gets this hot, all an opponent can hope to do is limit the damage.
A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Hartenstein with the screen on McDaniels. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Somehow ignores the tight D and gets the layup. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 29 in the game. Here's Randle, and it's in after a nice bounce off the right side.
Few guys take as many mid-range jumpers as Randle, the lefty. Very confident from this area.
Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Holmgren. Outside, SGA. Just 5 on the clock. Rugged finish from Gilgeous-Alexander.
He's been in total control offensively, and the defense has had no answers.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Hey, this is what Randle does. His movement and strength on the interior is hard to contain.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Oklahoma City.
Well, you've got to like that they're not settling. They're attacking the defense on the drive and creating great looks.
And another thing they've been doing all game long is knocking down the 3. Shooting has been a big part of their game plan tonight.
Both free throws good from Randle.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
Outside, SGA. Spins. Out to Wallace. From downtown, they get it back. Dort wide open. Cans it from downtown. Dort's got 14.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
Now here's Edwards. He's got 22. Terrific response from Edwards.
You just can't give Edwards a look from deep.
Here's SGA. And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan.
Well, it's a players' league, but certainly coaching has its place.
And this is when a coach earns his paycheck. Analyze the situation and give your players the information they need to succeed.
With this stoppage in play, we have a chance now to show you which teams led the league in three-point percentage last year. In fourth, the Timberwolves.
Well, last season, what stood out about this team was their three-point shooting. They shot a very high percentage from distance.
Tries from 10, hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. 9 points for Chet Holmgren.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Edwards kicks to DiVincenzo. McDaniels outside. 5 on the clock from past the arc. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. Hartenstein's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And it's out of bounds. Oklahoma City able to retain possession here.
A moment here now to see the numbers for Rudy Gobert.
Great showing for him last season. 7th in rebounding, and he finished among the top 10 in blocks, bringing that intimidation factor to the paint.
And it's a pretty terrific feat to finish top 3 in field goal percentage. Just a testament to how hard he works to become the consummate pro. And it's SGA missing.
Well, after draining 3 triples in the first half, he doesn't have any in the second half. I know he's disappointed, but he needs to remain aggressive.
Man, he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Here's SGA. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That's on Jaden McDaniels.
And this guy just does everything. Scores, passes, good rebounder. Just an all-around terrific basketball player.
That free throw good from SGA. And Oklahoma City making a change here. Caruso's checked in. Both free throws good from SGA. And so it's Rendell bringing it up now for the Minnesota Timberwolves. 6-point game. Here's McDaniels. Off target with his 3. Thunder have gone 8 of 14 on their shot attempts here in the third. Some pretty nice work. Minnesota's gone 2 of 5 with the 3-point shot since coming out of the break. Gobert the pass to Randall. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Well, it's a tough brand of basketball Randall plays. He endures a lot of contact.
And this is his 3rd trip to the line tonight.
And converted more than 4 out of every 5 free throw attempts last year. So just solid at the line.
That free throw good from Randall. Wallace is checked in for Gilgeous-Alexander. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. The Thunder leading by 5. Outside, Dort. Kicks it out to Holmgren. Hands the shot with nobody near him. Holmgren's got 6 points in the quarter.
A silky smooth shooter. Holmgren makes it look so effortless at times.
And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. And the first one drops.
Yeah, and the work they've done at the line has been impressive here in the second half.
And so he hits both.
And one of the problems in the first half, that shoddy work at the free throw line. They needed to fix that, and they've been much improved since the break.
Now here's Holmgren. 11 points in the game. Randall with the block.
Well, you got to love the energy Randall showed on defense there. He deserved to come away with the block. Well, the defense was a little soft. He felt free to take that shot.
Timberwolves trail by 8. DiVincenzo kicks to Edwards. McDaniels outside. DiVincenzo with the screen for McDaniel. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
He hasn't been at his best this quarter. I'd like to see him be a little more patient right now.
Wallace outside. Pass to Holmgren. And the Thunder another 3.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
Outside Edwards. McDaniels passes to Randall. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Randall's got 23 points.
And the fearlessness from Randall to come right back. Answer that three.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Wiggins is checked in for the Thunder. Timberwolves also changing it up. Reed comes in for Rudy Gobert. There, and Mike Conley subbed in for Dante DiVincenzo. Dort finds Caruso. Wiggins sets a screen for Holmgren. From outside, off the mark.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Stan Nasri is a much-beloved player with the Timberwolves, the 2024 Sixth Man of the Year award winner.
Yeah, he is, Kevin. I'm not sure the fans in Minnesota love anyone more than they love Nasri, not even Anthony Edwards. They appreciate his consistency, the effort he brings every night, the energy, and yeah, the charisma on top of all the skill.
Shooting two.
That free throw, no good. And the Thunder making a switch here. Mitchell's checked in. That one misses.
Well, that's not the focus we're used to seeing from him at the line. He's usually rock solid from there.
The Timberwolves working the ball around them. Randall against Holmgren. Randall no good. The Thunder leading by 6. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Michael Conley picks one up.
Well, known for his athleticism, when Caruso is taking it in strong, he attracts the contact.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
At about an 82% clip a season ago, so I'm sure he'll take those numbers.
And he makes the first.
Well, just a great guy to have in the rotation. Caruso gives you effort, he gives you shooting, and the ball rarely sticks in his hands. He keeps it moving.
And the Thunder making a switch here. Joe's checked in. Miller's checked in for Minnesota. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. And so Miller will bring it up for Minnesota. They trail by 7. Here's Conley. Clark outside. Miller sets a screen for Clark. Miller. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound. Holmgren's got 6 rebounds in the game. Good on the triple. Holmgren's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for Oklahoma City. Mitchell against Conley. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Conley's got himself on the board with 3 there. Mitchell outside. Pass to Holmgren. Here's Wiggins, covered by Miller. Now Joe. Shot clock at 5. Back to Wiggins. Puts up a deep 3. They get the rebound. Here's Holmgren. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Holmgren's got 19 points.
Yeah, this quarter's all about him. He's just dominating at the offensive end.
Conley, the pass to Miller. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And a look now at the various locations of the shots taken so far for Shai Gilgeous Alexander.
This is the shot chart of a dominant performance. I mean, he's taking a lot of shots because right now he believes that every shot he does take is going in. And who can blame him with the way he's played? Simply outstanding work coming from him.
And the first one at the line is good. Gilgeous-Alexander's checked in for Isaiah Joe. Both free throws good for Miller. And the Thunder with the possession here. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. After this one, they're off to Sacramento to take on the Kings. That'll be the first half of a 2-game trip. Here's Mitchell. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw drops for Mitchell. Williams, he's checked in for the Thunder. And Mitchell drops them both. And Minnesota has possession. 9-point game. 27 seconds left in the third. Pass to Reed. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Wiggins outside. Here's SGA. Shai going through the defense.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
And so it's Oklahoma City holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. And they've done a phenomenal job down low, so many of their points coming right at the rim. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Yeah, and if you have both guards dishing like that and putting up points, wow, a coach's dream.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. So on the floor for Minnesota, Randall and Reed holding down the post spots. Then it's Conley, and it's Shannon in at the shooting guard.
Good effort by Randall to get up the floor and make himself available.
Caruso kicks to SGA. Williams, that's for 2. Minnesota with the rebound. Randall's got his 5th rebound in this one. Conley with it. Now SGA defending. And it's good for 2. And that's now 29 points for Julius Randle.
And this is how Randall likes to operate, taking it in to the defense over and over again.
Pass to Caruso. And a great assist by Gilgeous Alexander as that one goes in. SGA's got 6 assists here tonight. Here's Reed. Back to Randall. Timberwolves passing it around. Banked in off the glass. Randall's got 16 points here in the second half.
Well, sometimes you tell players you can have a good game in a loss. You've just got to keep doing what you're doing, and the rest of us have to figure it out.
And this is what we're used to seeing from SGA. The guy can just take over.
Conley dishes to Randall. Here's Shannon. Back to Randall. Clark outside. And the 3 off target.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Outside, SGA. Minnesota with the rebound. Well, Greg, they're looking to make some big stops here to halt this rally.
And luckily, time is on their side, but this is on them. They need to play smart here.
No good from Clark. The Thunder have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Here's SGA. Using his size out of the backcourt. Gilgeous-Alexander.
An expert at getting into the lane and creating havoc. SGA.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. And the Thunder making a change here. Hartenstein's checked in. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Chris Finch said to the team. They took a laid-back approach to the huddle, telling the team everyone thinks this game is over, so just go out there and let it rip. Let's see what we can do. And I think the players love that message.
All right, Allie, thank you so much for that. Pass to Edwards. Lets the 3 fly. Can't hit that one. The Thunder leading by 12. Mitchell passes to SGA. Takes the 13-footer again, Oklahoma City.
Well, they wouldn't be in the position they're in without his contribution. He has tormented this defense tonight.
Pass to Randall from the arc. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got 6 assists in the game.
Well, they're behind, but it's certainly not because of him. He's doing everything he can. He just needs more help from his teammates.
Now here's Wiggins. Shai hits from outside.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
Here's SGA. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And so he's picked up his final foul, and he will sit for the rest of this game. Gobert, he's checked in for Minnesota. McDaniels comes in for Michael Conley.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Gilgeous-Alexander. And the Thunder with some changes. Chet Holmgren, he's checked in for Wiggins. Dort comes in for Alex Caruso. And Wallace subbed in for Mitchell. Gilgeous-Alexander hits them both.
And not a single free throw attempt in that first half, but he has been far more active since the break and drawn some fouls.
Here's Dillingham. Here's Randall. And the rejection by Holmgren.
Long 7-1 with that 7'6" wingspan. Holmgren can alter a block just about every shot in his vicinity.
And that rejection had some mustard on it. Huge, huge play.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest, going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
And Minnesota has possession. They trail by 14. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Well, it's so difficult to outsmart Edwards as a defender. He'll just come right into you.
first one falls for him.
Well, you know, Anthony Edwards has one of the highest motors we've seen. His relentlessness throughout the length of the game is just exceptional. He wears out the entire opposing team.
And Edwards drops them both. And here now the Thunder. And here is Gilgeous Alexander. Shoots over McDaniel. SGA, no good. Tipped away. Gilgeous Alexander with the steal. Beyond the arc. Offensive rebound. Outside, Dort bangs home the trifecta. Dort's got 9 points now in just the second half.
Well, he's already hit more threes since halftime than he did in the whole first half. He might have figured something out.
To the wing on the left. Here's Randall, and the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Well, there's no question he's carrying the load in this quarter, but he's going to need some help.
Dante DiVincenzo. He's checked in for Dillingham. And Gilgeous Alexander's got the ball here for Oklahoma City, leading by 12. DiVincenzo against Wallace. Holmgren with a screen on DiVincenzo. And there's Holmgren. That's good on the assist by Wallace. And that's now 21 points for Chet Holmgren. Now here's Randall. McDaniels, a screen on Holmgren. And finished off by McDaniel.
Not a lot of guys with the size that Randall has can run the pick and roll. It's impressive how you can put him on either side of it.
Here's Hartenstein. Back to SGA. Six on the shot clock. Hits the front of the rim and out. Timberwolves trail by 12. McDaniels outside to the middle. Here's Randall. Gilgeous Alexander with the rebound. Oklahoma City has gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway.
That's not a bad shot at all. It just didn't go in. Sometimes the process is right and you still get a bad result.
No hesitation. He just takes off and takes it the distance.
Well, the best way to attack is in transition. He recognizes that.
Here's Holmgren. After the basket by Minnesota. So, coach, in the last 26 years, only 3 Eastern Conference teams have been NBA Finals favorites. Anything need to change there?
You know, I really don't think so, Kevin. I'm not sure it matters to people. I mean, the NBA Finals, you're going to have one team from the East, one team from the West, and people are going to watch because you're down to the last series for a championship. I think it's a conversational point to talk about one conference dominating, but I don't think in a given year fans really care.
And Holmgren possesses sky-high potential. His length and versatility making him such an intriguing prospect.
Holmgren hits them both.
Well, you talk about new school big men. Chet Holmgren is in that category. Rim protection and perimeter game all rolled into one.
The first one falls.
Well, we know Edwards has an outstanding skill set, but what makes him truly special is his competitive will and ability to handle high-pressure moments.
And Edwards drops them both. The Thunder leading by 10. Here's SGA. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That's on Jaden McDaniels.
And one of the many things SGA does well, forces his way to the line.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good. Both free throws good from SGA. Timberwolves trail by 12. It's Edwards on the wing. Defended by Dort. Bursting off the floor. Edwards hammers it down.
Just a ferocious play by Edwards. Taking the contact, but staying committed to his finish.
Holmgren right side. 5 to shoot. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Yeah, I mean, take that. Holmgren, he knows defenses want to rough him up a little bit, and he welcomes the challenge.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Free throw drops for Holmgren. Timberwolves trail by 13. To the wing right side. Randall kicks to DiVincenzo. McDaniels passes to DiVincenzo. And it's Edwards, top of the key. Gobert with a screen on Dort. Edwards, good.
And really, the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
Gilgeous Alexander against McDaniel.
And able to get himself to the line. SGA so crafty inside there to get the contact.
Shooting 2.
That free throw good from SGA. Gilgeous Alexander hits them both. And so it's Randall bringing it up now for the Minnesota Timberwolves. It's a 13-point game. Good.
Strong finish by Randall. He's really worked on his upper body over his career.
That free throw good from Randall.
I like this aggressive mentality he's adopted in the second half, doing everything he can to get to the line.
Now, here's Dort. Screen by Hartenstein. Here's SGA.
Well, just outstanding positioning and timing by Gobert. He tries to block as many shots as he can.
Glad we got the chance to see that remarkable rejection.
And that block might serve as a spark for this team. We'll see if it can ignite them.
Here's Wallace.
And he really seems to just have lost his touch at halftime.
And a miss there off the inbound. Here's DiVincenzo.
Look, DiVincenzo relishes the chance to punish the defense. He likes to shake them up with the slam.
DiVincenzo against Wallace. Holmgren sets the screen for Wallace. Rips it down with two hands.
Never a bad idea to run the old kick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of them.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
Not stopping that. Gobert from there is right around 100%.
Hartenstein, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
And coming down the stretch here, both teams still on fire.
Yeah, in hopes that your opponent is just going to go cold. That's not going to happen. It doesn't look like in this one. This might go down to whoever has the last possession.
That one misses for Hartenstein. Timberwolves trail by 10. And he drives in. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing.
Well, that's what you love about DiVincenzo. He just never stops working.
And that one misses.
What makes Dante DiVincenzo someone guys want to play with? His grit and his selflessness. He's a hard worker who is always putting the team ahead of himself.
And the second free throw, good. Oklahoma City leading by 9. Now SGA. Good, that's another bucket.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. Edwards. Gilgeous-Alexander pulls it down. Oklahoma City has gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway. From 15 feet away, it's good.
And he had a good look, and Gilgeous-Alexander made it pay off.
And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That one on Dort.
Yeah, and luckily they've got terrific depth at that position. If there's one spot on the floor where they can afford to lose somebody, that would probably be it.
2 shots. Relax on the first.
And he knocks down the first one. And Edwards drops them both. .130 left to play here in the fourth. McDaniels against SGA. Just 5 to shoot.
Drawing fouls is a skill, and it's one that Shai has mastered.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw good from SGA. And so he makes both from the line. Timberwolves trail by 13.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for the Thunder.
Looking at both these teams, they're great rebounders, and on any given night, you might not know who would have the advantage on the boards.
They made the most of those extra rebounds as well, Kevin.
And they took charge when it counted, and they'll be notching their 9th win overall. And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Shai Gilgeous Alexander.
And the way he was able to dice up their D with his passing really made things easy for everyone else on his team.
First free throw is good, and that brings them to within 10. And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there.
Every point matters in a game like this. We should remember that in this free throw when it's all said and done.
Ah, it's good!
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
No, I'd be lying if I said the crowd doesn't have an impact. It's certainly felt from the head coach all the way down.
3, good! So it's Oklahoma City picking up the win. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step in becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity, and this is what they came out to do.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. Here with Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan, signing off for this presentation of NBA basketball. And as we leave you, we give you our player of the game, Shai Gilgeous Alexander.